Hello, this is Paramjit Singh. Thank you so much for stopping by once again to the Passing Cloud series of conversations. So, whenever we talk about mindfulness, we oftenly associate mindfulness with the stress reduction. And there's quite a bit of data to support that mindfulness practice, especially sustained daily practice, reduces our experience of stress over the period of time. However, there's not much data to help us understand how does it impact the physiological marker of stress through the lived experience from day to day, which means that we do not know, or it is not yet known, how the stress impacts some of the major markers in the body. So to to illustrate or to illuminate this question, a paper was recently published in the Journal of Psychophysiology, which suggested that if you look at the state of the mindfulness through the lens of daily variation in steroids in our saliva, it gives us a hint how mindfulness can impact the daily experience of stress reduction day to day. So for that, they did a 3-month study, which they enrolled 28 individuals who went through the mindfulness-based interventions, which was compared with a control of 46 people. And what they noticed was that some of the markers which oftenly are associated with the experience of stress begin to lower down. So especially the steroids in the saliva, the salivary cortisol level went down over the period of time for the individuals who went through the mindfulness-based stress interventions. And it did not do anything for the individuals who were in the control group. And more than that, there was another important indicator, saliva amylase, which also helped to make us understand that it responds favorably to the mindfulness-based interventions. Beyond the technical terms here, one of the takeaways from this study, in addition to all other things that are available in literature, is that daily practice of mindfulness can help you reduce your daily experience of stress by intervening at a deeper physiological level. So there's a value in keeping and sustaining your daily practice, because beyond the functional relief which you are going to get at the beginning stages, if you continue to sustain your practice over the period of time, it will begin to change the very physiology which could spearhead your experience of stress in day-to-day life. And what makes this study even more interesting, that measurement was done through what we call ecological momentary assessment, which means it was done in a real-time sampling of experience. It is not based on self-reports, which can be hugely vulnerable to biases. The self-report is something somebody asks you after 2 months or 1 month or 1 day, what was your experience of stress? So what this study makes more robust to that kind of biases is that it asks that kind of experience in a real-time sampling. So one of the things you can take away, and one of the things that can help you continue your practice, is to keep your practice up and running. And you will notice that over the period of time, through the development of skill, your skill level will begin to translate into the deeper biological levels, thus shifting the markers which drives stress, hence lowering the perception of stress over the period of time. I wanted to share that with you. That's one very important takeaway. So if you sometimes feel disheartened because nothing seems to be working the way you thought it would work, continue your practice. The only way you can get to the point where the daily experienced aspect of the stress goes down is only through the development of skill and continue to practice. If you need any guidance or any indications related to how to start a practice, how to continue the practice, and how to sustain the practice during ups and downs of skill development, kindly reach out to me. I will be happy to support you in this process. If not, happy practicing. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you find this conversation useful, share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, or if you have any experience in relation to this topic and you would like to share, you're most welcome to jump in and share that. Bye bye for now, and I will see you again.
Please subscribe to the channel, like and share. Thank you.